Lee, job done?
Absolutely, and I think, listen, it was probably a nervous day. It was nervous up in the stands. You could sense it. It was all about getting the result, and ultimately we got that. I've got to be honest. I think we fully deserved it. We had the chances. We hit the post. The goalie's made some great saves. Charlie's not had a great deal to do, and a lot of people say it was a nervous thing. I was quite happy with the overall performance because I think we were controlled. We were creating more, and the only real agitating moment was when Sean almost scores an own goal for the corner, and it hits Reece and comes off our own line. That was really it. So, no, deserved result.
You said before the game that you've got a lot of respect for this Raith team and the position they're in at this moment because of injuries and whatever. Mm-hmm. And they really took part in this game.
They 100% took part in the game. As I said to you before the game, that they went up to Morton last week and should have won the game, given in the balance of the overall play. So they deserve a lot of credit for that, and they've battled and kept in the game there. Ultimately, when you're down to bare bones, the most important thing is keeping yourself in the game, and that's what they've done. And when you are at 0-0, all it takes is one little mistake, one sort of lack of concentration, you nick a goal and you go home with a win. But our concentration levels were really, really high today. Defended really, really well as a back five, but overall unit was good, and we created some good chances there, and their goalie was on form. And obviously Sam's had the one that's hit the post as well.
Now also substitutions again, you had fresh legs to bring on, two people that can cause real problems, actually three people that can cause real problems. Mm-hmm. That must have felt like a luxury today.
No, it was excellent. Listen, you got boys frustrated about coming off and disappointed, and that's good. I want players disappointed in coming off, but it's nothing personal in any decisions we make. We just wanted some fresh legs on there to try and keep pegging them back, and all three of them come on and gave a good response, exactly what we asked of them, and now we head up to Inverness with everything in our hands.
Mention for Josh coming back after that nasty foot injury, and looked like he hadn't been away.
Yeah, steady away. He's always a fit lad. He's an experienced boy. I think we just needed that little bit of experience with him and Chrissy in there at the beginning of the game, and then for the last 20-25 minutes when the game starts to stretch, I think it's perfect for Dara's, GMLs, and either a Fraser or a Markey, and it was Markey today, so allows them to get on the ball and get at the defenders. So I think as game plans go, then it worked out well.
And you mentioned it, and I keep saying it, tasty weekend games. Next weekend is absolutely unbelievable.
There's still 6 teams with everything to play for. The results today were how I thought it would go. So ultimately we're still in a position where we can finish second, and still in a position where we can finish 6th. We draw with Inverness next week. Morton and Partick win, then both us and Inverness miss out in the playoffs. So everything to play for up there against Inverness. So listen, we're in a great opportunity. We've had a good season. It'd be nice to go up there and finish it off and get the result that we want.
It's always a good place to go as fans. The travelling up there and the being there is usually good. So I guess you're doing the old call to arms again just now. Get yourself up there. Great place.
Don't need to call them to arms. I know they'll be there. They've been up there in the past when there's only 3 points on the line. This is slightly bigger, isn't it? So listen, they've been outstanding. They were brilliant again today. Another good atmosphere. We gave them the result that we wanted to give them, and now it's going on to next week, and I'm sure we'll do the job.
And tonight you can go off and have a good night at the Player of the Year Awards.
Player of the Year Awards tonight, which is a slightly different atmosphere from this time last year. Coming home off the back of a brilliant performance, but really disappointing defeat at Dunfermline last year. So the mood will be slightly different.